Hi. Today we are going to continue in our method book on the alto saxophone with line 26, lightly row. So we're going to go through all of our music, look for patterns, see what all we have, and then we'll play. So at the beginning, as always, we start with our treble clef. Then we have a key signature with one sharp. That sharp is located on the F line, and that tells us that all Fs are sharp should we run into one, which we don't, but this also tells us the key. If we have one sharp in our key signature, we are most likely in the key of G major. And we can conclude that because we are ending on a G in measure 8. Then we have our time signature. We're in 4/4 time. The top number gives us the number of beats per measure. The bottom number is the value of the whole note. So if the whole note gets 4 beats, half of a whole is a half, and half of 4 is 2. So the half notes get 2 beats, and half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1, so the quarter notes get 1 beat each. So now we're going to go through and figure out our notes and look for patterns. So in measure 1, we start on a D, so that's going to be all the fingers down in front plus the octave key, quarter note D to a quarter note B, then a half note B. D, B, B. And then the second measure, we have the same pattern but down a step. So then we have a C and 2 A's. C, A, A. Now the next 2 measures, we're going to walk up our scale. G, A, B, C, D, D, D. Then on the next line, the first 2 measures are identical to the first line. So if you compare them, these 2 are the same and these 2 are the same. So we will focus on the last 2 measures. We have an arpeggio. So we start on a G, skip up to a B, skip up and play 2 Ds, and then go back to a whole note G. So I'm going to go at the beginning. I have a metronome set for 92 beats per minute, and when you play, make sure that you start each note with a t sound, tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed, and that'll give you a nice clean start to each note. You can follow along and then go back and come back to about 2 minutes 50 seconds and play along, or you can try it with me now. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. And that's it for line 26, lightly row. Make sure that you give your longer notes their full value so that you don't get ahead and be where you're not supposed to be. But I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.